Okay, folks, welcome to my channel, Ball Cap Casey. I'm wearing a ball cap. Trust me. I'm here with my good friend. See, we won't say your name. Let's see. Let's make a name up for you. Her name will be Snow White, because she looks like she can be in charge of a bunch of dwarfs. I think you can handle and manage dwarfs, can you? Actually, a lot of Filipinas look like dwarfs. No, that's not true. That's not true. Oh. Up here in front of Walking Street, I don't know why I'm leaning over. The last video we did was, it wasn't too bad, the volume, I think. Having some coffee. Did we order breakfast yet? No? So I'm here in Angeles City. If you guys didn't know, this is what the Balibago is, the barangay, right? The district of it. And why, let's say I was in charge, me and Snow White here is in charge of, what would be it? Traveling here, promoting this area. What would we say? Highlight this area. Why would you want to come here? Number one, of course, right? This is one of the busiest entertainment districts, or business, the biggest entertainment in the Philippines. One of them.
Yeah,
one of them. And nightlife, of course. So single man's a vacation or sexcation. That's the reality. I like it too, because I meet all kinds of foreigners from here too. I mean, right now I'd say the most though is Korean and maybe the other American. I don't know. I haven't met too many Americans.
Good luck one. I'm not sure what country are they live. Or they
I mean, that could be anywhere.
I'm not sure. But most people, most people is Korean. Then second was Nigerian. I'm not sure if it's Nigerian or something.
Nigerian, really? Yeah. I don't think I've ever run into Nigerians.
There's a lot of Nigerian around Mountain View.
Mountain View, huh? She lives in Mountain View. That's an area that's popular. A lot of foreigners live in Mountain View, right? It's just, and I did a video on Mountain View before. I just kind of walked around in that area. Yeah, it's stumbling distance to Walking Street, all the entertainment. I met quite a few Americans, a lot of retired, of course, the retirement expat community is here.
Most American actually live in Diamond Subdivision.
Diamond Subdivision, yeah, I went over there.
Lots of Americans live there. But if you say Mountain View, most of the people live there, like Korean and Nigerian.
Really? I wonder if they have some kind of business here. Of course, the Korean, a lot of their...
Yeah,
and you shared last time about their underground black website that...
That's why their business are a lot here is spreading because of that kind of,
partnerships. They own a lot of the bars here. But there's actually a Korean town, like a subdivision right down this way, Friendship.
Lots of most Koreans that has money like that lives there, and lots of Korean also has their businesses there.
So yeah, big Korean influence here, of course. That's changed over the years, so it could change. I'll come back here and buy a couple bars. We'll change that. But yeah, there's all. So this gal here, she's pretty athletic. She's playing volleyball, beach volleyball. Now, how many's on the volleyball? Is it 6?
6.
6 on 6, right?
6 players in one game.
And this is for, she works at a call center, so I'm sure she's got a lot of stories about all the this run. You probably have talked to her. But there's so many call centers here, right? Even this girl last night I met, she works for Walgreens. Walgreens has a call center here.
Walgreens, it's either pharmacy or it's either the market.
I'm not sure what side she is. I met her last night and I think she just said Walgreens. I didn't get detail, but yeah. I didn't know that, but of course, you know, DoorDash, Comcast is here. That's what you used to work for, Comcast before, and all the. So if you guys had Comcast and complained about your needed customer service, you might have talked to Snow White here.
Actually, there's a lot of, you know, Americans now are actually calling about their telco bills, like their phone, internets, because I think their affordable what we call ACP, affordable connectivity program, it's already been removed because the government funds can pay everything already. That's why, and they need to pay the whole amount every month. That's why.
Well, you're talking about government assisted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My answer is get the government. They'll mess up anything. Get the government out of everything. They'll mess anything up. They'll mess up a Happy Meal. But yeah, I'm surprised. You know, they got, DoorDash, Comcast. What's the other big one? There's so many. A lot of telco, and that's probably the biggest irate customers, right? Verizon. That's probably the biggest. Those girls that work there probably quit the most and probably cry the most, right? They have the most customer complaints that are, what's wrong with my, I can just imagine the Americans calling in on the customer service. Have any of you guys called in? And have you spoke to if you call customer service, most likely it's going to be from the Philippines here.
Actually, I do have this one colleague before in Comcast that was her first time working in a call center. And then it was also the first time that she received this call. And the customer is so irate. She's crying. And then after that, a few days later, she resigned.
She resigned.
Yeah.
She was probably new. If you stick it out there once in a while, I guess you'll get numb, and you'll get numb to those irate customers, and you just let them vent. Let them say whatever they want. They'll feel better. Okay, now, ma'am, this is how I can help you, or whatever your protocol is. I'm sure you got your people that have been there for a while and how to deal with the American complainers. But hey, there's some legitimate complaints though, because I know, hey, I have a call too, and maybe I got double charged, or you know, hey, I don't have no service and I'm getting charged for it. So but you don't have to, you know, people are emotional because it's their money, so that's why but you can, hey, just take a deep breath before you call customer service, and they're gonna help you out if you're calm or not calm. But yeah, call centers here. So how would we promote this? So entertainment district, of course. If you guys are single looking for a wife, come here. Or maybe not. Come here looking for, a lot of these girls are looking for a serious relationship. But some of them aren't. They're just looking for fun. Just be upfront with anybody. That goes with any relationship you want to get into. The number one question you'd be, hey, what are you looking for? Or, you know, hey, you're just looking for friends, and it naturally occurs, right? You're like, oh, shoot, that's how I kind of like. Naturally, you hang out, and oh, man, I really like this girl, and then it just graduates into more serious relationship. But there's some guys, right away, they're like, I just chat, okay, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? So quick. And some girls are, yeah, okay, sure. So they might be just looking for financial support or whatever their reason. Just be upfront. I've watched those TV shows. They make me laugh, like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
90 Day Fiance, and it's funny. The girls will come over from, or they go to America, and then they have a serious relationship. Like the guy, they get mad because, oh, she didn't want kids, or she doesn't want to work now that what she got there, and the guy was hoping she would work, and he wanted kids but she didn't. It's like, don't you discuss these important questions before you get married? People,
Actually,
aren't these important questions?
I do have this one Facebook page here in Facebook. I I'm following this one, and you can actually learn a lot of that movies. It's American movies, and I love it.
Oh yeah, American movies.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, it's a movie, and Hollywood wants to get ratings, so a lot of it's, not really factual.
There's this one, 90 Days on a Marriage, like that.
And then they have the reverse way. A lot of the guys or girls will go out of the U.S. and live in, I've seen one girl, she lived in South Africa. Another one, guy moved to Colombia, I think. And just all the struggles. And of course, I think some of it's, they want the ratings, so they try to create some kind of drama to create their viewership, of course, right? But yeah, some of it is true. But I just say, ask the important questions. Like I've seen some, they're like, oh, well, I'm Catholic and you're Muslim, and that's, I don't want you to be Muslim. Well, these are important questions. If a religion is important to you, you value that, and your partner is not your religion, is that going to be an issue for you? If it is, that's not the one for you. Or if she's a vegetarian and you can't handle dating vegetarian, you better eat some meat. To me, that's I want some girl that eats differently than me, because then she won't eat any of my food in the refrigerator.
Actually, I do have this friend. This girl came from a province. I'm not sure if it's Leyte as well.
Yeah.
And then her husband is, I'm not sure if Japanese or Chinese.
Okay.
This guy, he's a vegetarian, while the girl, she loves to eat meat, and if she's going to, see something like...
Oh, yeah. I can relate, because I dated this girl once, and she wouldn't eat chicken. I mean, it was to the extreme. I would eat chicken, she wouldn't even kiss me afterwards. I'd have to floss and brush a couple times, and then maybe she'll finally kiss me, or she would never use the pan again. Like, wow, you got some kind of, maybe you need to see a therapist. Is there some kind of phobia or she was traumatized?
And then when I visit their house, there's 2 refrigerators there. One is for her husband and one for her.
That's perfect. His and her refrigerator.
They have this, why there's 2 refrigerators? And that's for me. Then that's for my husband. Why? That's for, vegetables only, fruits like that. And this for me for chicken, meats. Oh.
That's good. That's cool. You can have your own his and her refrigerator. You can customize it. Maybe she's got the pink refrigerator. He's got the blue one, or whatever. Usually in the man cave in America, we got a man cave of those men that can afford their man cave in the house. They'll have their little tiny refrigerator right next to their lazy boy chair with a bunch of beer in it, and some snacks and some Doritos on top, some chips. Some munchies and a beer. Hey, we're set right in front of the TV to watch some of our American football, and we're good to go. Billiards tournaments, golf tournaments. So there's all kinds of groups and tournaments and that you can belong to here. There's a veterans. Go to the VFW if you're a veteran American. You don't have to be a veteran or an American to go to the VFW. I ate there the other day. Me and Ella. The food was okay, but they have all kinds of meetings and groups you can belong to. The other day I went by, what was it, Wild Orchid, and they had a big Australian flag out there, and all the Australians were getting together, and they had some kind of barbecue out there by the pool. So just talk to people, keep your eyes open, and you come here and you want to be able to be, if you don't want to be alone, there's all kinds of groups and that you can belong to. Pool tournaments. Astro Park, I like it, so nice right there. And they utilize this park. So I mean, early in the morning I go there and they have like Zumba going on.
Yeah.
And the businesses, and they're playing basketball. I mean, you wouldn't see that in America.
But actually,
6 o'clock in the morning I'm over there and they're all working out on the park.
sometimes it's like 4:30. There are already people like.
Yeah,
like
okay,
4:30.
so it's maybe businesses, you know, they're working out before they got to go to
Yes.
before their job.
Then some guys playing basketball
Yeah.
in the morning. Sometimes 5 o'clock. That's
Yeah.
why I actually really miss going home around 5, 6 in the morning. But now it's 12 noon.
Before sunrise, I'm trying to remember. There must be lights then. I can't recall. There's got to be obviously some lights over there then. If it's,
Yes.
because that's definitely before sunrise. Is right around 6 here. You know, and I've been here for 5 months, and I've gotten around without transportation. There's plenty of jeepneys if you want to ride that. If you trikes, but definitely get a scooter. You can get a brand new scooter for, I think, $400. I think I've seen. But I've walked around everywhere and I've lost a lot of weight here. I'm so skinny. I look skinny, yeah. My muscles all gone. And that's my own choosing. I could have belonged to a gym. Like, how much is a gym membership around here? Do you belong to? I know there's a bunch of gyms that I've walked around here, but I've never asked like a price.
Here around in Mountain View, I think that's 300 or 500. I'm not sure.
300 or 500? What?
Yeah.
That's pesos a month?
I think yes.
Is that like
but
a month?
I'm
That's
not
not
sure.
bad. That's true. Less than $10 a month.
I'm not sure because we do have free gym there.
Well, that's what I spent. Actually, I belong to Anytime Fitness, and there's actually a couple Anytime Fitnesses
Yes,
in Manila.
Anytime.
I can't remember one up here.
Anytime, I think.
Oh, there was one in the
is
mall. Yeah, you're right.
SM.
There's one at the SM Mall.
Yes, Anytime Fitness.
And I was spending about $10 a month, US, back there. And I paid. You can go anywhere. I could have used it worldwide. So they have Anytime Fitnesses here. And behind the mall, that's where all the call centers are, right? There must be huge, looks like warehouse buildings, but there's like 3 or 4 floors, right? And most of them, and they're
Most
just
of them
loaded with
is
girls with, and there's men.
5 to 6 floors.
And call centers, what? It's mostly women that work in there?
Actually, no.
Is it good balance?
Just balance.
Good balance.
Boys, girls, bisexual, you know.
Lady boys.
Lady boys.
But there's
and-
only 2 sexes, right, in the Philippines? Okay, we're not in America where they believe, you know, there's 25 different sexes and they keep adding more and more folks. There's a lot of crazy stuff in the U.S. going on right now. Immigration's a big problem. We have an election this year, so right now the border is the problem. They're letting anybody in just because you guys are lucky here, and you guys don't have to deal with too much of your border is water, right? You don't have any people illegal immigrating, but you do have people extending. I've seen some Americans here. You can tell he's homeless. He's, I'm guessing he's American actually. He's a white foreigner. I'm guessing. I never asked him, but you can tell he's got dirty clothes on, and he looks like he's suffering. His ankles are really swollen, but I'm sure he hasn't extended his visa. He's probably staying here illegally.
I know that story that American guy.
Yeah, he's hanging out by McDonald's all the way.
The reason why he got homeless because I think he has this relationship before with
Right.
Yeah, but what happened is when they're going to get I'm not sure if they get married or something, but what happened was this girl took all his money and everything. When he was about when he was about to go back to, I'm not sure if somewhere in US, this girl took his passport and
Oh,
Yeah.
why would she do that? What's the benefit of her stealing his passport? He should go to the embassy then and say, hey, this is my social security number. The embassy should be able to help him get his passport back and get him out of the country. Because, I mean...
He was actually kicked out on the house without, you know, without those important things with him. Just...
And how do you know this? Do you know it by someone told you, or did you actually talk to him?
No, actually that guy went viral on Facebook before.
Oh, he went viral on Facebook. So there is a guy here that's living past his visa. I guess he was hanging out with the wrong Filipina, and she took all his money and stole his passport, and he's been here ever since. So.
He was actually interviewed by one of the you know, vloggers as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what happened? Then when they are about to help him, they don't have, as in he don't have anything like valid IDs.
No. Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to be able to have. Yeah, the embassy. I don't think there's no excuse. He's being lazy then, or something. I mean, I don't know the whole story, but if I lost everything, I needed help, I would go to the U.S. Embassy, and I'm sure they would help me out and get me out of here. That's their job, to look out for, you know, their fellow countrymen. But what other advantages? There's everything. If you have kids and want to move to Angeles City, the biggest thing here, of course, is the cost of living. A lot of people come here because, especially, you know, if you're American, your money goes far. Right now, it's around 55 pesos per dollar. And, you know, you can get a 1 or 2 bedroom, let's just say a 1 bedroom apartment around here, right around what? 8,000 pesos? I mean, so that's, right? I mean, that's like $150. And, you know, then you got to pay your electricity and water. And my electricity has been running about, you know, about 1,000, just over 1,000. And yeah, you can get air con, but under $200, you can get a apartment. And it's like 6 month or a year lease. You know, look on Facebook is my suggestion to get an idea. Look on Facebook groups, and there's all kinds of apartments, real estate agents, and you can get an idea of what's around here in this area. But I like it because, like, again, Angeles City, there's lots of foreigners, and they're going to cater to the foreigners, and then there's all different types of foreigners, from Indian, I haven't met any Indian, American, British, I met somebody from Belgium. What I'm saying, there's all different types of food, Korean, of course. So you have all different types of good restaurants, and then the entertainment, from dancing shows to lots of massages, of course. Restaurants, group along, it's sports, pool, you can play live music. That's what I like. I go to live music places.
Comedy bars.
Midnight Rodeo is my favorite place to hang out, to go listen to live music. But there's a bunch of other live music places. And if you want to come here and you get tired of hanging out with the foreigners, just go down to, just take a ride somewhere and go to a bar like Friendship, I think is like, you know, mostly it's a Filipino. You can immerse yourself with just Filipino style bars instead of, you know, all the go-go girly bars. And again, I like this place because I'm lazy. I haven't learned Tagalog. And they all speak good English here. I know a few sentences in Filipino. The only thing this place is lacking is the good beaches. I like to hang out in a nice beach. About an hour and a half drive to Subic, maybe, and that's not really. I think we talked about this before. It's like a bay. They have a beach there. It's not bad. That's the Navy base, Subic, Olongapo. You been there?
I've been there once.
Subic?
Yeah. In Subic Bay Hotel.
Subic Bay, yeah.
Just once. That was way back in 2000. I'm not sure if it's 2013 or 2014.
That's the old Navy base there. It was one of the biggest bases, U.S. Navy bases at one time. And they had a bunch of, you know, girly bars there, and resto bars. A lot of them are there now. So yeah, all different types of restaurants and their quality, man. From steak here to seafood. The kids things on Clark, they have like this dinosaur park. You
Yeah,
ever been there? I never been there. They
I've
have,
never been there.
you could, so if you have kids you want to come here, there's lots of entertainment for the kids. I mean, the park, of course. I mean, shoot, I grew up, I rode my bike everywhere. That was my entertainment. Bike, and I played a lot of basketball and with my buddies, sports, baseball. But there's the dinosaur park. What else is on there? There's the shooting range.
Yeah, then if they want, you know, some kind of rides like that, they can also go San Fernando Sky Ranch.
Yeah, the I drove by there. San Fernando is only maybe an hour, not even that. It depends on the traffic. South of here, it's a big like amusement park. Amusement park. Yep. I mean, just look on Google too. That's what I do, folks. If you want to, of course, it's nice to hear from somebody. But Google, hey, I want to look for a certain restaurant. Boom. Or certain entertainment. Right there, I'll give you a bunch of lists of entertainment spots, and it's usually pretty up to date. Yeah, I like volleyball. I like to watch. Of course, I like watching the beach volleyball because I like to watch beautiful women in their bikinis bouncing around.
Actually, my supervisor also wants me to play table tennis, but they said, yeah, but they said that you can only choose one sport. Then I choose volleyball.
Really? So you're limited. That sucks. Yeah, I want to play other sport. I know badminton's really popular here too in the Philippines. Basketball is number one though, I think,
yes,
popularity-wise here in the Philippines. Basketball, they love it. And you're like, why? Filipinos are mostly short, right? Why would they play basketball? I know, I've met some tall Filipino guys. It's like, let's get them into like soccer or something. And they're good boxers here too. And Pacquiao inspired that. And hey, maybe Heidelin Diaz, because she got that gold medal. Maybe she inspired a lot of girls that do weightlifting as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this other girl could join weightlifting as well, go through, because I don't know what happened to that. I don't have any news about her already anymore. That was 2 months.
Another Olympian, maybe?
Yeah.
For the Philippines. Oh yeah. Up and coming. So what else about Angeles City? I need to go live one time, and you guys can, or put down in comments what questions do you want to know that you can't find on Google, or just want to hear me talk about it. What do you want to know about Angeles City? Again, one of the, a lot of people are employed here because of all the foreigners visit here. Everything from the vendors to the supply, all the supply chain. A lot of cool hotels, everything from a 1-star to a 5-star. I think the most star is ABC Hotel. I think that's the most prestigious. I didn't look in one of the rooms, but I just walked around there. They have a restaurant downstairs in the pool, and then I went up top to the rooftop hotel. And it looks like they had a band that plays up there. They have a stage, and then there's a pool up top as well with all kinds of games. They had like beer pong set up in the swimming pool. Are you hungry? I can call our waitress Daisy. We don't have a bell up here or a camera. What else, folks? I wrote down some stuff. Right, and why did you? Yeah, that's right. Why don't I ask you? Because I know you're from Baguio area, right?
Before.
So what made you come to Angeles City? Because of there's a lot of girls come here because of jobs, right? There's jobs available here, and I guess the easiest way is for girls to get in up here. Is they're always looking for dancers, and that's the reality, right? So just to get up here, and you can, and then they learn the way of life, and especially if, you know, the foreigners. And you know what, I appreciate people that, I don't care what their job, and a lot of people can frown on it, oh, as a dancer, you know what, but at least they're making money instead of just begging on the street, not doing nothing. I rather people, they gotta work, and they're providing for themselves or their families, their kids, they're surviving. So there you go, just like your story, right? You worked at the bar, and then hey, you're at the call center now.
Well, actually,
I mean, just like the kid here the other day, she's selling, I think, gum or chocolate. She's a little tiny girl, I don't know, maybe like 10 years old, but, and I just gave her some money. But she's out there, and you learn a lot of business values. She learns how to talk to customers. She learns how to sell, what areas, location. You learn a lot of benefit. You learn about money, the value of money. So instead of just not doing nothing and just, you know, then you're depending on someone else in life. Of course, you want to be self-sufficient, so you don't have to rely on someone else. And you gotta love karaoke here, folks. They sing here a lot. That's one thing I like about the Philippines. They love to sing. What else? Women, and they like to say "daba" a lot. What is that, daba? I think that means like really. That's like their expression, right? Right? That's what I say. Like right, really, right? Daba.
Diba?
Daba. Order me some breakfast here, a little bit. Daisy, they forget about us upstairs. Okay, if you're willing to do that. Her name's Daisy, is the waitress. Daisy, like the flower. Get some breakfast up here. Talking to my good friend here, I've known for quite a while. Over a year, maybe 2 years now. Nice gal, Snow White's her name. For the video purposes. Just wanted to share a little bit about, you know, Angeles City and why I think it's a great place. You know, you meet all kinds of people from everywhere. Cost of living, I said I've been here for 5 months, but I'm gonna have to go back soon to the US for a while until I come back and return. All kinds of women. So if you like Filipino women, most of them are beautiful. Beautiful heart. You can find your wife here if you want. Depends what you want. I'm so picky, I guess. I'm 5'0", and I've never been married. Maybe one day I'll experience it. I don't know. You never say never. You never know. I like the Filipino food. A lot of people are surprised when I order bulalo. I like bulalo. Bulalo is kind of like just like a stew. It's a beef stew. They got the bone though, the big bone on there, but that's the best meat is right next to the bone, in my opinion. And then a bunch of vegetables in it, and then you got the broth. It's really good for, especially if you had too many drinks. It's kind of helps with my hangover. Yeah, hangover. It's kind of hangover cure. Called bulalo. But all the street, I guess I've been lucky. I have ate a lot of street food, and I haven't gotten sick. So a lot of people say, be careful, don't eat too many. Of course, you know, some people just don't wash their hands or have good practices with washing the food. So you gotta be careful, but make sure it's cooked properly. A lot of cops here. I haven't experienced any crime here, but I'm sure, you know, it's everywhere. I think I can recall it was Halloween time, and there was so many people out there, and there was one guy, I think it was a foreigner actually, stole someone's purse, and he was running down the street here, and everybody was yelling at him. So I think they spotted him and maybe caught him, but he was running fast. He stole this gal's purse. That's the only one that I can witness. Do you have a license? I think I've asked you this before. You have a scooter or anything? Transportation? Show your feet now. Oh, I thought you had your...
Actually, I was...
You know how to drive though, right?
Yeah,
Scooter? Oh, okay.
I don't remember the last time we drank in...
Oh, that's right. You drove me. Yeah, that's right. I was out of camp. That's right. You drove me home. I was freaking hungover. I was drunk that night. That was when we were at Mega Dance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Mega Dance. That's a popular discotheque here. They've had a couple more that opened up. What's the other one? The new one. There's another one, Skytrax, but there's another one that's a red building. It's down here. Oh, it's called...
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a new... I'll remember as soon as there's a few discotheques around here. A lot of dancing options. You guys like dancing? A lot of karaoke. Lots of massage parlors. And milk tea, if you like milk tea.
Yeah.
And the summer months are coming. The hot months are coming up.
Yes.
I mean, even though it was like 97 degrees Fahrenheit, I think tomorrow it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be really hot this week. I think it's really humid.
March and April, summertime.
Summertime. When does hurricane season start again? Is that? Are the typhoons coming in? Is it July, August, September, something maybe around there?
Around, it's either May or June.
Oh, May, June, early, okay. They usually get hit at least one. Seems like every season, at least one typhoon that comes by or clips it. Not maybe a head-on collision, but they get... Good food, good fruit. Mangoes is my favorite.
The yellow one or
The yellow one, yeah. The green one, the harder one, it's good for like a salad, right? And you put maybe like sea salt. More of a sour one, right? The green one?
Yes, that's it. But it depends on the green one. There is this they call native, and the other one is, I'm not sure what they call the other one, but the other one is much better. It's a little bit, you know.
It depends what you're using it for, right? I mean, I like the yellow one to eat. It's just to eat it so good, and you put it in mango shakes, of course, right? But yeah, there's fruit here I've never seen before in the U.S. Like, what the hell is that thing? Like a durian? I guess that's supposed to be really stinky, but the thing is huge, right? Durian?
Durian,
it's supposed to taste really well. I want to try it, but there's all kinds of fruit. It's hard to find.
The smell is not good, but when you taste it, it's delicious.
Right, that's what I keep hearing. Durian, and you got the that red one with hair on it. Raton or
rambutan.
Rambutan. We have that in the U.S., but you have to go to the Asian market. It's hard to find specialty market. Oh yeah, Angeles City.
It's already hot.
Yeah, it's a little more cloudy this morning, huh? Cloudy. It'll burn off. It'll be getting hot later. So you got Mondays and Tuesdays off, huh?
Yes. But tomorrow, I'm on the leave tomorrow. I need to go to San Fernando.
Oh, you're going to San Fernando tomorrow, huh?
Remember? Then we're going to talk about how much will be the
Okay. She had an issue with her other company, trying to. You had to get lawyers and stuff.
Yeah, but it
Wow. Or L&I had to get involved, and you know, a company wasn't treating her well, so not compensating. Crazy. Got to keep those people held accountable and keep them get them out of business. If they're not going to frickin' pay and take care of their employees, just leave. All right, folks. There's always something else you could talk about. Angeles City. I think my next video I'm going to talk about. I'm leaving, unfortunately.
Aw.
Have to leave for a bit. I'll come back. That's another story. So yeah, like I said, a lot of women come here for job opportunities.
Yes.
You know, they're in the province and there's just very limited
Limited jobs.
jobs. You can go sell fish or door to door like that. A lot of girls do that, or sell whatever.
That's the reason why some of, Filipina girls who live in province come here in Angeles, some are in Manila, because the job are actually, there's a lot of job offers here in Angeles, especially in Manila, but if you're just going to stay in the province, just limited jobs, and they
Sure.
want, then if you're going to apply, they want you should be college graduate.
How about your call center job? Was that a prerequisite for to be a college graduate?
Actually, no. Even if you are high school graduate, or as long as you know how to use computers, speak in English,
Speak
that's
English
fine.
is number one, and then
Yeah.
how to use the computer.
And
yeah.
if you pass the assessment exam as well, like for example, Versan, there's a lot of exams that you need to pass, but it's actually easy.
Exams, like written exams, and then also like a
Typing exams,
okay, and then maybe,
verbals.
and then of course on the job, they want to see how you handle. You're on probation period for like a
Yes.
month, right? That's the ultimate decider. I mean,
That
if you're able to do the job.
We do have, it's either some companies do 1 month training, 2 months training, and if you pass, you'll be on a probation before you get into like after 6 months for you to become, what do you call this?
A regular.
Yeah,
And what does a
full-time
call
worker.
center? What do they typically start at? The salary. Is it an hourly salary? Is it, you guys get paid weekly? And how much?
Actually,
Like what's like a starting one?
the starting, if you're a newbie on a call center, mostly they will be going to offer you 19,000. It's already a package deal.
19,000.
Yeah, a month.
That's a month. So yeah, okay. So that's about
And then you will be paid every 2 weeks.
$400. Roughly around $400 US a month. So $100 a month you make.
If you are a newbie on this industry, but
the
if
call
you
center.
have a like experience with this kind of industry,
$100 a week. That's what I meant. Yeah, $100 a week they roughly make. And I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. But
It's okay. Actually,
is there benefits or
Yeah, there
commission
is.
or like bonuses?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
For example, if I work on a like for telco account, like for example in Comcast, and then I sell one line, there will be like $5 or $10 incentives that you will be getting after 15 days, 1 month, like that. And then if you have complete what do you call this, complete attendance, no absences, late, you will also be getting incentives on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then if you pass the scorecard, that's what we call metrics. If you pass that, there's also incentives on that.
A scorecard, that's based on maybe the customer's reviews of you
Yeah.
too. Like you got a good rating, and like again, there's incentive to stay, a loyalty. If you no absent, you get little bonuses. Okay. That makes sense to me. If I was a boss, yeah, I want you to be here all the time and you're doing a good job. We're going to keep you around and we help you. You help us. You help me make money. I'm going to help you.
And then some of the companies, they also give, rice allowances. and some of the companies also give free meals.
Free meals at work.
Yes.
There you go. Unlimited coffee. Stay awake.
Unlimited coffee.
And air conditioner. stay
Actually, I
awake.
have unlimited coffee.
Stay awake. Unlimited coffee. Put the aircon on cold. Right, because that one job you had, they kept the air conditioner so cold, right? You had to wear a blanket or a snuggie to keep warm.
Actually, maybe in just one night, if I go to work every day, in one day, I'll go for, since it's unlimited coffee, maybe I think five times a day.
And of course, that's 24 hours, huh? The call center's open, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
because in the U.S., I mean, you got U.S., but there's people calling all the time, of course. And if there's something wrong with their phone, they're calling you guys. Seems like, though, in the U.S., the call center is either from someone from India or the Philippines.
Actually,
So I'm sure
there's-
India must have a lot of call centers as well. Some of the Philippines here. I'd rather talk to a Filipino. I can understand. I mean, in my experience, I can understand a Filipino accent than I can an Indian accent. Sure, you get that. It's Americans are calling. Can I just get American to talk to? I can't understand your accent. Gosh dang it, this customer service. I'm spending all my money and I can't even talk to somebody that speaks proper English.
Yeah,
I'm sure you get a lot of people like that. And I can understand, you know, someone wants to be able to communicate what's going on and the person doesn't understand you. Nothing's getting resolved. No, the issue's not getting resolved. All right, folks, until the next time. I think this was like an hour. I don't know what we talked about. A little bit of Angeles City. It's a good place to visit if you've never been here. If you're married or not, I mean, ideally, I guess this would be it's an entertainment district for single men, but not necessarily. All kinds of things to do here. They said all kinds of things to eat, entertain. And it's a good hub because this is, I mean, you've got an international airport here as well. You have straight flights from Clark all over to the Philippines. Here, I did it. Here to Cebu, here to Mindanao, I believe. I went straight to Boracay. Well, you got to go to the little island, then there's a ferry boat to get to Boracay Island. Here to Thailand. So, I mean, it's a good area. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Remember, keep moving forward.